I shall start here. Okay, ladies. This this is pretty much. If you're a feller, you probably don't need to listen to this. But if you're a woman, you really should, because the hatred that comes from the left is just mind blowing, and they're taking advantage and they're playing on the emotions of women. Well, somebody got my wife's goat this morning, so without further ado, I might ask her a couple questions here and there, but yes, go
No,
for
no,
it.
no, no. I don't know if you saw this. That I heard about it yesterday on Ali Bet's show. Relatable.
I like her.
I like her. I don't agree
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah, she's a
lot of stuff.
Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. She's a Protestant.
Oh, she a Protestant? Oh,
Yeah.
why does she sound like a Catholic?
Well,
Okay.
I
don't get distracted.
No, 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 no. She's nice enough. I
Yeah.
think that look, anytime you see anybody in the public eye, there's money involved about it because that's how they make their living. So you need to be extra cautious about it, about anything they say and whatever stance they have, because we as humans have an uncanny desire to follow an idol or a worship, right? And so the ladies I've seen, be careful she doesn't become an idol of, especially because she's just got that perfect life, right? She's got the perfect children, the perfect husband, the perfect job, yada yada yada. This is not only Alipet. From her, I heard about Kamala's largest Zoom call ever in the whole wide world. Nothing but wokeness, okay, friends?
And hate.
In hate, okay. The women of women, the people that you expect, right? It's all overprivileged, rich women that want to maintain the status quo because they uh, they like it that way. Okay, trust me. These women don't want to help you out of poverty. They want to make sure their status quo stays the same. The reason I'm saying that is, what's her name's daughter?
Clinton.
Clinton. Her daughter
Yeah.
was in the Zoom call. All she had to do was say hate against Donald Trump.
Yep.
Is Donald Trump
Likeable.
likable person? Not no. I don't really enjoy his speeches. I think that his winning moment was when he stood up from after being tried to assassinate him, and it was a great. Somebody called him the honey badger, right? Because honey badger don't care.
Yeah, honey badger don't care. But you got to understand, look, it doesn't matter what these people say. It doesn't matter what Donald Trump said. It doesn't matter what Kamala Harris says. The proof is in what they've actually done for this country. All right, don't lose the ball. What has Kamala Harris ever done for this country? Absolutely nothing. And Donald Trump was a really good president. We had a great economy, the border was secure, drugs had slowed down, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, all that Kamala Harris brings to the table is failure and hate. The Democrats are really good at telling you should hate someone, but when in reality, they've done nothing for you.
I mean, don't kid yourself. Kamala is definitely, I believe, Ben Carson when he calls her a Marxist.
Yes.
Okay.
I like Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy.
I think I respect Ben Carson more than any man alive. I really do. I really like Ben Carson.
I really enjoy him. So, I'm gonna say this, okay, because I know most women are like me in that regard. We are suckers for packaging. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's packaged in this pretty little thing, I want it. Okay. And I want to have it. It's mine. I want to keep it somewhere where I can look at it. If the fabric is pretty, I want to buy it. I want to have it. I want to make a dress out of it. I want it. So Okay, deodorant. There's a reason deodorant is packaged the way it is. The lotions, the laundry soap, everything is packaged and designed to attract us women because that's how we work. It's not necessarily incorrect. Okay, it's actually in nature. Okay, the peacocks, is it the peacocks?
Yeah,
The
peacock.
female
Yep.
peacocks are kind of dull and
Homely and ugly.
ugly.
Face it.
Who's got the big feathers and the
The
beautiful? The
fellers.
male peacocks,
That's
okay?
right.
Because we are attracted to packaging.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why women are like, I want a 6 feet tall man, yada yada yada, all this stuff. Okay, there's not it's in our nature to be attracted to packaging. And I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. It's just how we are wired. Okay, all women, every single woman. Now, the fact of the matter is, you have to be wise enough to see behind the packaging. I, I'm not claiming that I mean, when I married my husband, I didn't see anything but his butt. So,
My butt?
yeah, he was like so handsome and
She
good
liked my
looking.
butt?
I was like,
People!
he had a nice butt. But I got lucky that the packaging had something else inside, a good natured man, good human being, a Christian, a loving father, a loving husband, and all of that. And that is the thing about it. You can package Kamala Harris in any way you want to, okay? And in the end, you can put lipstick on a pig, and it's still gonna be a pig.
Yeah.
The words of Sarah Palin.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
You can put a lipstick on a pig and she's still gonna be.
I never much cared for her either. She
Yeah,
had great
no.
legs, but I never
Yeah,
much
yeah,
cared
yeah.
for her.
But look, okay, she's presenting right now. They're packaging her just right. I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it in that Zoom call. They're packaging just right. They're making sure that she looks like the woman that you want her to be, that you would want to be the president of the United States.
But so
But
far,
she's not. You need to look behind
Yeah.
it. You need to open the package and look.
So far, I haven't heard anything from her campaign. And trust me, on YouTube Shorts, you can't block her. Even when you block the ad, you still keep getting it.
Yes.
The only thing I've heard come out of her mouth, and come on, open your eyes, is hatred and Trump sucky suck. For 9 years.
And
I'm tired of it.
That was what the main theme seemed to me. Let's destroy Donald Trump instead of saying, this is Kamala Harris.
This is what I'm going to do for you.
This is what I'm doing for you. Even if it's the Marxist agenda, right, which it is, you want to know what your candidate is going to do. And so I guess my call out to women is to look beyond the package, understand what she's for, and two, don't be deceived by her, because she's got a history. All you gotta do is really look beyond the first image of the Google page.
I know a woman, right? And it was so funny because after Joe Biden got elected, I was on the phone and I told her just exactly what was going to happen over the next 4 years. And she says, "Oh, Doug," she says, "you don't know that." I said, "Yes, I do. It's on his page, on his campaign page. This is what he ran on."
Yeah, no secret.
Right? I'm like, "You read the page, right?" She says, "No, I didn't." So she voted for him just because she disliked Trump. Why did she dislike Trump? Well, because she was told to dislike Trump.
Okay.
And this is like the most educated woman I ever met in my life.
Don't kid yourself, okay? Everything that it's out there in public is designed to make sure that you do and say and vote the way they want you to vote, where the big money is.
Ask yourself, can this country withstand 4 more years of this kind of stuff? Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to destroy the Supreme Court. They've weaponized the legal system. They've destroyed all justice in America. You don't have to be guilty of a crime if you're a Republican. They just have to try you in a Democratic city and just let emotions. And 12 of your peers, well, you're not going to find 12 of your peers in a liberal city. And the border is wide open. Like, 10 million people or however many have came across the border. How many terrorists do you think was in that?
Yeah.
This is what you should be voting on, okay?
The issues of the country, not
Right.
your emotions. And there is this passage in the Bible where Paul is talking about, I do not permit a woman to teach or blah blah blah. Okay, I could spend a couple hours talking to you about it, and I think that if you had an open heart, we'd eventually come to the same conclusion.
Right.
Because I believe that indeed women were not allowed to teach and preach and all of that. Okay, I've changed my mind since then.
Mm-hmm.
Biblically, with biblical.
Correct.
Okay, here's the thing. Then the passage reads, because Eve was deceived. Something about Eve was Adam wasn't deceived, but Eve was deceived. Okay. The point of the passage is to make sure that women are educated in the Word of God all the time, because the reason that Eve was deceived is she didn't have first-hand knowledge of the rules of the game. Okay, so we need to educate our women, especially your girls, your sisters, your mothers, your black neighbors, your what do they
Mexican
go?
neighbors.
They used a new thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Bicon, black, indigenous, and colored people. Bicon. I think it was the term. Never heard it before. They have a new term now. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, they're good at all those terms.
Yeah. Anyways, the whole point is we need to educate ourselves, because uh, we are being thrown all this crap is being thrown at us to try to convince us that Kamala Harris is the woman that speaks for us. She does not speak for me. She does not speak for a mother. I'm a mother, a wife, a working person, a Christian, which should have been first, obviously. Christian first, Christian mother, wife, all the things.
Homeschooler.
Okay? Homeschooler, all the things. She does not speak for me.
Yeah.
And here's the shocker, okay? I looked at the Zoom call. I looked at the women in the Zoom call, and not a single woman of those looks like me.
No.
And I bet you $100 that none of those women look like you. Okay,
yeah.
They all are overprivileged. Okay, privileged, rich, woke, unchristian, ungodlike, baby killers, women that have an agenda. And the other thing is, yeah, 160,000 Zoom colors. But then notice this one thing, okay? Go watch it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, go watch it and put on your thinking caps, my dear ladies, and watch what they say. And then also keep an eye on who gets to talk in this Zoom call. Everybody else is muted. They only let one person and one person, but they don't let the people
it's
like
choreographed. They know, right?
This is not spontaneous. This is not all of this. That we are being, she's being wrapped up in a little pretty little package. Why? Because they want you to vote for her. They think women are stupid.
I hate to harp on this, okay? I had a young fellow one time, and he says, well, what should I ask a girl to see if she is, if she would be compatible with me and be a good mother and live a good life? And I told him, I said, ask her how she stands on abortion. Because a mother that would kill her child to make her life easier, that's not a woman you want to marry. I'm sorry. Now, I know they try to normalize this and they try to put it in with it's a woman's right. No, this is why there's a war on religion right now. Okay. But there's absolutely a war on Christianity right now. Why? And then you have these people out there that are trying to separate the Old Testament from the New Testament. And why would that be? Because Jesus himself said, obey the law. Well, where would Jesus, a Jewish man living, at year zero, basically, where would he get the law from? Well, obviously, it was from the Old Testament. But these people are spewing hate, and you get carried away in it, and you think it's righteous. It's not righteous. It's hate, okay? I mean, look, black brothers and sisters, look, I've never cared one way or the other about the color of anybody's skin. And I absolutely guarantee you, when you look around and see a poor black person, I guarantee there's 100 poor white people in worse shape than that black person, okay? But no one cares about them. All lives matter, not just black lives, but all lives, because by definition, if all lives matter, if all lives don't matter, then black lives don't matter. It's as simple, right? Think the problem through, people.
So
Ah,
we're talking about, here's a reason why some people, like, I gotta give it to Ali Bet, because she was talking to the lady that wrote the book, Pastors for Sale, I think is the name of it.
well, that's a fact.
And she was talking about Andy Stanley and saying, he has an agenda. He wants to make sure that people are going to, that homosexuality is okay in the church, which is not. It's very
It's
clear
not.
in the Bible.
It's not. It's an abomination.
It is
couldn't
not
be any clearer.
It's not only.
Having said that, I'm not allowed to hate you, and I'm cool with
That's
it.
right.
If that's what you want to do, fine. Someday you might come to Christ. But I don't have to agree with bad behavior. All right?
Yeah, but what she was saying, these people are getting money. Again, every time you bring money into it, Jesus told us very clearly, money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's the truth of the matter.
And so if you bring in money and, and the thing is, you can't unhitch the Bible, the Old from the New Testament. Okay, they're all one single narrative, and without the Old Testament, you will never be able to understand the New Testament, and that's facts. So I just guess my call is out to women. Don't be deceived. Okay, they're trying to sell us a lie.
Yeah.
I got choice words for her, but I'm Christian, so I can't use them.
Look at what they're doing right now. They're creating confusion where it doesn't need to be. Everybody's all excited about this hostage exchange. Look, this is Europe. The day of the Marshall Plan is gone. Europe is a business partner with Russia. It doesn't concern us at all. All right? The Jews are the Jews. They've been fighting for 2,000 years. They'll do just fine. It doesn't concern us. Okay? And this whole movement of women for the burqa and gays for getting thrown off rooftops just blows my mind. All right?
Now, can I just say,
Oh,
this is probably, we women in the United States have
You're blessed.
We're very blessed.
Yeah.
We have an incredible amount of privilege and honor, and we have so many freedoms. Our lives are so blessed. Even if you are in the poorer side of the scale, black, white, Latina, whatever you want to call us, all the ranges of the rainbow. We are incredibly blessed and privileged.
Because you live here.
Because we live in the United States of America. Okay, we live in a world that allows any woman to walk down the street in peace. I know there's all these videos about women, what it's like to pump gas by myself as a woman. Well, don't pump gas by yourself as a woman in the middle of the night and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Think things through.
Stop going clubbing on an empty tank.
Yeah, thank you. You can
solve these problems.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is we have all these blessings, all this freedom, all this thing, and what are we doing with it? We're throwing it away on petty, selfish,
You're hypocrites. What about it?
Inconsequential things.
If women's rights matter, what about the women in all these other countries? Why aren't you doing anything there?
Yeah, God gave us all these privileges, and we are leaving our sisters in other countries alone to suffer the consequences of their governments. Yeah. We are supposed to be raising arms against all of that as women, protecting the women of the world instead of just being so petty about all about us. self-love, me. No, the power that we were given was meant to be used for good, and we're using it for evil.
If Black Lives Matter, why aren't you helping the actual slaves? It's like almost 1 million black people, real black people in Africa, are literally slaves. So if Black Lives Matter, why aren't you helping them? It's the same thing. You're hypocrites. Y'all looking for freebies. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, I hate to say this, but you can't cheat an honest man,
Nope.
and you can't cheat an honest woman.
And Kamala Harris is cheating you women.
Yes, and if you look at the,
she ain't as advertised.
If you look at Kamala, you look at Kamala.
God help me, but I've called her a couple other things. I'm sorry.
If you look at Kamala
Kamala, I'm sorry. I do call you a name here and there.
If you look at Kamala Harris.
Yes.
And think she's the solution to my problems. Mm-hmm. The things that she says and proposes for this country are the things that I want in this country.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, she's not black.
Okay, wait. If you think, let me start, because if you think of Kamala as the solution to your problems, ladies, men, there are poor people, the responsibility lays with you, because what you're wanting is free stuff.
Yeah.
You want a leg up on everybody else without doing the work.
And you're destroying America in the process.
And in the process, you're going to destroy America. Okay. You're going to destroy the women of this country, and you're going to destroy everything that everybody has worked for. She's not the solution to anything. She is actually a continuation, and probably, of all the drama that we've had so far. Aren't you tired of it yet? Yeah. I'm tired of it. Let's move on. Let's do better. I mean,
let's just throw this racism crap under the bus. Kick the Democrats to the curb. I mean, look, I saw this. This has got nothing to do with. Well, I guess it does. I saw this. What is it? The Black Reporters Conference up there in Chicago. Now they got Trump there on false pretenses because they said that Kamala Harris was going to be there too. All right, and they were going to ask him questions. So Trump gets there, and she's not there. They were half an hour late, and then they sat there. And it was the most childish. Look, they don't ask questions. They make racist statements for a news bite. This is not a question. She just threw out her statements, and they use that for news bites, okay? It doesn't matter what Trump said, how he answered that stuff. It's not going on ABC, I guarantee you.
And again, he called her out for being rude,
which
is true.
Yes.
And this is not. This is a deceived woman.
Yeah.
Okay, she's deceived, and
well, she's about her. She wants her money, and this is how she makes her money.
This is how she makes her money, and this is a deceived woman because she has been told that all the woes in the world are the fault of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
When all she has to do is look at the real world and realize that all the woes in the world are the Kamalas and the Joe Bidens.
And why are they allowed to just absolutely tell lies and get away with it? Because like Donald Trump correctly said, well, I'm still trying to figure it out because she used to be an Indian. Now she says she's black. I'm trying to figure out how that happened. And that reporter told an outright lie. She says Kamala Harris has never identified as anything but black. And that's an outright lie. In 2016, when she won the Senate, she was out there saying, I'm the first Indian American elected to the Senate. Those were her words, right?
Yeah, they're a very, as a Christian, we're not supposed to lie.
Right.
Okay? That's one of the very, very decisive commandments. They don't have that problem.
Right.
Okay? They don't have that law behind them. Okay? So let's stop assuming that, one, that everybody that calls themselves a Christian is a Christian, and two, that the people in the media are honest. They're not. They don't have any qualms about lying to you. Okay? So, there. That's all I have to say.
All right. God bless everybody.
God bless.
Let's kick the hatred. All right. Let's kick the hatred and the racism to the curb and move forward in Christ. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's unite in Christ.
Okay.
God bless.
God bless you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Now, where's the button to put
Right
it?
there.
I'm looking. See, you saw it. She saw it. Yep.